Hey everyone, it's me, Juliet, your Scorpion Goddess. I'm the creator and owner of Scorpion Goddess, and we're here with Tarot of the Week. If you notice, I'm in my kitchen this week, a little bit different, switching it up a little bit. But anyways, so it is the week of July 19th, and regardless if you are watching this any other time, I'm sure there is a message that is meant for you to listen to, so please stay tuned into this video. If you're new here, I ask you guys to please subscribe to my channel right now. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment down below how this reading resonates with you, because I love to see what you guys have to say. I really do. And if you don't want to share, that's totally fine, but I ask if you comment a Cancer emoji and an Aquarius emoji with a moon, because we're approaching the full moon in Aquarius coming up this week. Please stay tuned also for my full moon in Aquarius video. I'll be posting up very soon. Let's see, I am, if you guys are unaware, I am a Western tropical astrologer, and I am a tarot and oracle and intuitive reader. I am also a Reiki healer, and I have my own online shop through Etsy, and I create my own magical tools to help you guys improve with your spirituality and really help ground and find yourself and realize that all the answers are from within. I am also open for appointments currently for tarot, oracle, and Reiki sessions and readings currently right now. If you'd like to book a one-on-one reading with me or a Reiki session, you can do so by clicking the description box down below, and there's a thing that says book an appointment with me. Click on that. It takes you to my pricings, availability, and all of that, okay? Let's get into what are the messages for this week. And we're still doing this new thing of I'm going to pull a chakra card to see what are, what's the chakra we really need to work on this week. So make sure you have a pen and paper, or at least a really good memory if you want to do that too, for what the affirmation is in the end of the reading for the chakra cards. Oh, and also, if you haven't watched your July Taroscopes yet, watch them. Check in the description box down below. There's a direct link, and in that video there are timestamps. Watch for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you don't know what your rising sign is, you just find out what it is based on the time you were born. If you don't know the time you were born, check your birth certificate. If for some reason you can't find that out, it's totally okay. Doesn't matter. Still watch for your sun and your moon. Those you can know just based on your birthday. Alright, so July 19th Tarot of the Week. Let's see. And I'm using the Rider-Waite deck, you guys. So we're going to see what are some messages for everyone that's here as a collective that we need to know. Take what resonates, leave the rest that doesn't, because keep in mind this is a collective reading. So we're going to see what's going on. We got some, oh my god, we got a few flies. So we got the Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords with the Nine of Wands reversed. So this is interesting, you guys. It looks like, I mean, clearly we're dealing with full moon approaching us. So what I'm seeing and what's really standing out is obviously we're walking away, but we may be sneaking away from something that has been too heavy and too difficult for us to really handle. There may have been some emotional explosions within the past week or so that I'm seeing, just because this Nine of Wands is reversed. I feel like you may have dealt with something that kind of caught you off guard, and you may be dealing with people that are lying and sneaking away. But the tarot is really saying that these people, they're irrelevant, they don't matter, they're not going to have an effect on your life long term. I'm feeling like there's new beginnings coming from this, this emotional outburst or something that may have happened. I feel like this has been something that's been building up over time and was expected to end up happening at some point. And some of you may have been avoiding dealing with this kind of energy, these kinds of people, or this type of situation. but it happened. If it hasn't happened yet, I definitely see it happening within this week also, and you maybe feel the anticipation building up, trying to sneak away. They might try and catch you with your guard down, you know, but I feel like this is just something that's kind of like, it's been waiting to happen, you know, but I feel like it's not something to really fear, because we have this Six of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles, and I'm seeing this as like you have a promising outlook happening towards within your future. I feel like there's some things that some of you may have been trying to rush to get into. Some of you may be starting or trying to begin a business or take the next step in your business or your entrepreneurship. Or creating something, you know, whatever project that you have going on. And I feel like what I'm seeing is you guys are expecting things to kind of like happen overnight. You know, it's like I feel like some of you guys are like, well, I'm putting in, you know, some of this work and I'm expecting this huge, great outcome right after that. But with the Ace of Pentacles, it's not going to happen as fast as you want. Good things, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to have and accomplish, you need to realize that you need to take stepping stones and baby steps. And I'm really seeing that a little really goes a long way. A little really does go a long way. I'm also seeing some kind of movement. So some of you may be preparing to move. You may be preparing to move even new jobs for some of you this week. Or getting news of, you know, a new job. You may be getting promoted, or some of you may be even moving or buying a home, possibly getting messages or information from a realtor, or anything that really betters you in the long run. I'm seeing too, for this week, there has been some things that some of you have been like thinking about. Right, you've been thinking about the long term. What kind of things do I need to do to get to this place to benefit me or possibly my family or whatever it is long term wise? Plans coming out long term wise. How am I going to be affected? How are the people around me going to be affected? And I'm seeing a leadership role being taken. You needed to take, you know, you need to take on this leadership role and make these decisions of how can you better benefit your family or people around you. Also, financial wise, you know, there may be some stuff going on with like speaking to or getting I just feel like there's information that you're learning new things about. Oh, there's also this thing that comes involved with this situation that I'm in. I never knew that. I never thought about that. What else do I need to know? And again, there's small steps that are being taken and realizing that it's not all going to happen as fast or overnight, and it's not the situation that you're in is not, there's a lot more to the story than what you're expecting, but you're okay with that because you feel like this is something important. But I'm feeling like some of you guys maybe like want to put a pause and be like, oh my god, this is too much, this is too overwhelming, I need to walk away from this, I cannot handle this right now. I'm seeing that also. And again, this is a collective reading, so depending on whatever situation you're in, this is going to be for you. What else is going on for this week? Oh my god. Alright, full moon coming out. So, we definitely have this Wheel of Fortune following up with the the Eight of Cups. So, there could possibly be an ending coming in. There may be a death or an ending of some sort. Again, with this, maybe you're leaving your home, because I did talk about a move, so you may be walking away from your childhood home, or, you know, going into a new job because where you did work just wasn't satisfying you, and you're saying you need to walk away and leave this behind. This could also be a relationship, you know. This is just saying, like, things take their course. Everything happens in cycles. And because with this Eight of Cups following, this could have been something that you were really emotionally attached to, you guys. But, you know, things happen again in cycles. It's a phase. Nothing is permanent. And this could have been a cycle in your life that felt very permanent, felt very promising. Something that has affected you for such a long time. And it's upsetting that you need to walk away and leave this, but it's saying this is the time. Some of you may be even dealing with some type of relationship where you've just had it and you've emotionally left this person because they've been putting too much on your plate, way too much. Like, you've been having these expectations of them and they're not fulfilling them, and you're just like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I'm so drained. I cannot give any more of myself or my energy to this person, this relationship anymore. I need to walk away. I need to leave this behind. And it hurts. I'm seeing that for some people as well. Somebody may be going through a divorce. Again, I was picking up on some legal stuff when I had just pulled these cards, but I didn't really want to speak on it because, I mean, when you're dealing with tarot, yes, they have like face value meanings, but sometimes you'll get your messages intuitively, and I feel like this needs to be for someone needs to hear this. You need to trust in your intuition more, because I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit. So with that being said, with this tarot spread, these cards right here don't really technically really speak on like legal issues. If we're talking about legal issues, we'll probably see cards like, you know, like the Justice card or something like that. But this wasn't here, but I was picking up on a legal issue, but I was like, I don't really want to get into that. I don't know. But this is just saying, yeah, so someone here may be dealing with a divorce, and it's time to really walk away, emotionally leave this person, or again, you've already emotionally left them, or they, you know, it's time for you to move on too. And again, I'm not saying this to be like, yeah, time to go, like, let it go, move on, like it's no big deal. This is showing this was a very big thing, a very big prominent relationship or phase in your life that didn't seem like it was a phase, but this is coming in saying things happen in cycles. And because they happen in cycles means just because something ended doesn't mean that there isn't a new beginning coming your way, because we're also dealing with this Ace of Pentacles. But this is something that's going to take a long time to reach and get to. But it's there. It's just going to take a lot longer time to get to. So, you know, with this whole sneaking away, some of you may have been trying to like sneak out or not be really being fully honest and upfront with this person and kind of being like sneaky, hiding some stuff. Or maybe they were hiding some stuff. And, you know, you could be dealing with a situation like that. You could be dealing with somebody very narcissistic as well. And that's why you're leaving this person, getting this divorce, or ending this relationship. They've been so narcissistic and you were like, oh, emotionally, I can't deal with this anymore. This is ridiculous. I mean, who the hell wants to deal with some narcissistic asshole anyways? I know I don't. And this is where we find that defining moment of taking charge of ourselves and our future and, you know, deciding like, this is my self-respect. This is what I'm going to deal with and what I'm willing to put up with. And I know myself, and I'm not going to put up with this narcissistic bullshit behavior anymore. But it's going to take time to walk away and get to this place of a renewal, a new, refreshing feeling. So yeah, we may be dealing with some narcissistic behaviors and people in our lives. Let's see. And it's funny. We have the moon card at the bottom, so there's definitely, again, we have a full moon coming, and when full moons approach us, they shine lights on secrets, on things that have been hidden from us, just all around like some wild behaviors. And you know, the truth is going to be coming out. The truth is coming out this week. You may be getting some news that you weren't expecting either. Could be good, could be bad. Depends on what you make of it. That's interesting. So let's see. Oh, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. So again, there's definitely being a message delivered to you, and it has, this is coming from somebody who definitely has an emotional bond with you. Somebody is delivering a message that has an emotional bond with you. And this looks like someone who This could be somebody who has been very vulnerable and open about their emotions and how they feel towards you, and in whatever message that you are going to have delivered towards you. So another thing that really stands out to me in this card is the wings on the knight's helmet, and this is standing out because I feel like it's time to like fly away from the nest. I'm just hearing fly away from the nest. So this could be, again, with this move from the home, you could be getting divorced, leaving the house, packing your things up, leaving, or you leaving some kind of situation. You're ready to fly and be done and be gone with this. So there may be a message coming in that's going to be delivered to you that has to deal with leaving the nest. That's what I keep hearing, leaving the nest. And the color red is really standing out too. So this could be something that you're very passionately have strong emotions towards, and these may, I'm getting like you may be blinded by some kind of anger coming behind this, flying from the nest kind of feeling. I'm feeling there's a strong sense of anger happening. So like I was saying, with this whole emotional outburst that could have happened last week, there may be something else coming up this week again with this. You probably saw this coming. Wow. So I'm going to pull from, because that's some shit. So we're going to pull from the Daily Crystal Oracle deck, and we're going to see what some kind of crystals we can work with. If you don't have these crystals that I end up pulling from this deck, just think and hold on to that kind of energy and work with that. So we're going to see what are some crystals we can work with this week, and some messages that come from these crystals too, that everyone here can really use. So we have Labradorite, see the magic. Labradorite, see the magic. That's an interesting card to pull after all that crap. So, you know, this could be, what I'm picking up on is one of those, it's a blessing in disguise. See the magic in this change, this move, this divorce, this narcissistic behavior that you've been dealing with. And then we have clear quartz, get crystal clear. Get crystal clear. Really focus in on, again, like finding yourself, discovering and realizing that it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight like you want to rush and jump into. With these two, seeing the magic and clear quartz, this is really amplifying again. There may be a lot of psychic downloads happening this week also. I mean, it makes total sense because I didn't even mention this in the beginning of the video, but we are still in Cancer season currently, and the moon was starting the week out in Scorpio. So when you put Cancer, Sun, and Scorpio moon together, you have the energy of someone who has a very strong psychic ability. So starting out this week, you may be seeing or hearing messages coming in, and this is where seeing the magic comes from. Be open to hearing messages regardless if they're, you know, a sign of confirmation. I feel I'm getting a message too that some of you guys keep looking for this, like trying to get to this confirmation of, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Is this gonna work out for me? What am I spirit? Stop asking. Stop trying to be what's the word? Stop trying to find like validation through others with your own decisions you're making. Stop looking on the outside for that shit. You need to look within. You need to look within. That's what the moon kind of saying. It's going to shine light on shit that's within you. Because you keep, I feel like some of you guys that are in here keep asking like, well, what do you think about this thing that I'm doing? Or what do you think about this? Did I do the right thing? Or even ask your spirit guides, did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing? You keep asking every day. And it's like, spirit is saying, stop asking. Just continue to do what feels right to you. And I feel like there may be some kind of blockage in the heart chakra to the third eye connecting, where you're not letting and allowing yourself to be as open to perceive these messages, because again, you keep trying to seek validation on the outside. Who cares what other people have to think, or, you know, when it comes to your life decisions. Oh my God. When it comes to your life decisions, you need to see the magic that you have from within you and get really clear on your boundaries, your standards, and what you have. Stop looking for it on the outside again, from other people. Bring in the light with citrine. These messages are coming in strong, so I'm going to stop pulling these cards. Bring in the light to your situation. Again, stop looking on the outside for, you know, wanting this person to give to you what you're searching for. You need to really dive deep within yourself. There's a lot of shadow work that really needs to happen. And again, with this full moon coming up, it's going to shine light on issues and areas of your life where the shadow work really needs to be done at. I'm going to pull a Moonology card to see what's the message, just because we have this full moon approaching, and the fact that the moon is in Scorpio when the sun is in Cancer. I just feel like this is like so fitting for right now. Oh my God. New moon in Scorpio, and I was just said Scorpio moon. That's so funny. So the new moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. Stop being afraid of getting to the ugly and the nitty-gritty of the shadow work. Maybe you need to face some truths within yourself. What have you been at fault with? Where do you need to hold yourself accountable? And how can you use that to your ability to transform and become a better person? Have better things in your life, better people in your life, calling in a stronger net circle of a support system, people who really understand you. Yeah, and working through your fears, just getting down and dirty and getting into that emotional state, and not, you know, things can be scary to deal with, especially when you're dealing with a situation like a divorce or a huge shake-up change within your life, a move, you know, something that you saw coming but you just didn't want to deal with. It's happening now, and the spirit universe is saying, like, now is the time to buckle up, stand your ground, and face everything that you need to. Face everything that you need to. Sometimes the anticipation is a lot scarier than the situation in itself. That's what I'm hearing also. So we're going to pull a chakra card and see what chakra do we need to work with. And with this, I always read from the book because I love the way they explain and word things. And there's an affirmation that comes in with these too. So we're going to see what is a chakra that we can really work on for this week. Son of a bitch. The heart chakra. And did I not say there's a blockage going on with the heart connecting to your third eye? And we have all of these cups and the moon card, and all of this goes back to, again, your heart, your intuition, your feelings. A divorce, if that's what's going on. We have, and I did say too, moving away from your childhood home or some change happening with that. And the fact that we not only have the heart chakra card, but this specifically is for your inner child. And when we're doing shadow work, a lot of times what comes up is stuff that happened from your childhood. So how can you really heal your inner child, you guys, this week? How can you do that to work on your shadow work? So it says that you have called this card and energy into your awareness today because it is time to create a more fulfilling, loving relationship with your inner child. Each person has within them aspects of the child. Those parts of us can be vulnerable, misunderstood, unloved, not heard, and those wounded feelings we hold on to as children. Again, it's like confirmation, just saying what I was pulling from these cards. We can take these experiences into our adult life, and our connection to our inner child is sometimes forgotten. Have you been beating yourself up lately or been down on yourself and allowed people and situations in your life to affect you negatively? And again, this is what I was hearing with this whole stop reaching on the outside to find validation from others. You need to look from within yourself, you know? So pulling this card today highlights that you are currently reacting to a situation from a perspective of the inner child. Old wounds may be opened and you may feel trapped or confused. Know that it's time to give your inner child some love and care. Take some risks, take some time to tune into this wounded being who lies within you. Ask what he or she requires in order to heal. You may feel drawn to go and see a healer or to simply take some quiet time to engage in an inner dialogue with this part of you. Whatever is required, know it's a powerful time of healing and breaking free from these old restraints. It's time to set your inner child free and allow this aspect of you to feel safe, loved, and heard. Again, this whole like walking away from this narcissistic person or this narcissistic behavior that, you know, you've been surrounded by. It is time to be fully engaged and present with your inner child to allow deep connection and healing. Love, love, love is the key. It is also very important to allow the inner child to play. Life can become so serious, and we forget to play, create joy, and have fun. When was the last time you played and felt like a kid? What does your inner child want to do? Go play on a swing, dance, paint, go to the beach. It's time to let your inner child express him or herself and play and joy. And then, ready for your affirmation of the week, guys? Make sure you got your pen and paper. Affirmation: my inner child is free to express love and joy. My inner child is free to express love and joy. And this was Tarot of the Week, you guys. I hope you guys like this reading. Please comment how it resonates with you. I really want to see. I feel like nobody's commented lately, and I want to know what's going on with you guys. And it really helps boost the algorithm too if you've made it this far. Thumbs up to you guys, and give me a thumbs up as well. And I will catch you guys next week.